Good morning, everybody. It's Chad from The Right Line. I'm headed off to work, but after work, we're gonna go do something cool. Focus. That's better. That's right, after work, we're gonna go get these new wheels installed on Chewy. Now, when I first started Chewy's build, I didn't have enough money to buy a new set of wheels, so I kept the factory ones. I just added a 1.5-inch wheel spacer. Despite what you might believe about wheel spacers, they definitely have a time and a place. For me, they're just becoming to be really inconvenient. I mean, let's be honest. Anytime you want to work on your vehicle, if you're doing more than just rotating your tires and you need to do something with the brakes or with the axle shafts or anything deeper than the brakes, really, you got to take the spacers off, and then you got to have somebody to get inside the vehicle and hold the brake while you torque them after Loctiting them. I'm just not much of a fan of that anymore. All right, let's figure out a little bit of math here. The factory backspace on the My Factory JK wheels was 6¼ inches. Now, the backspace is measured from the inside mounting surface of the wheel to the outside, to the inside lip of the wheel. So, really, if you think about it, it has to do with how inboard or outboard your wheel and tire combination is as it relates to where it bolts to the hub. So, with a 1.5-inch wheel spacer, I've effectively lessened the backspacing to 4¾ inches of backspacing. Now, currently 4¾ inches of backspacing is plenty of backspacing to clear my RPM steering and to make sure that nothing rubs. Now, people who don't like wheel spacers are gonna tend to use the argument that the wheel spacer puts too much pressure on the unit bearings in the front, adds too much force to those, which are going to cause them to wear prematurely. Well, if you've ever owned a Jeep before and you've had bigger than factory tires, you're bound to go through a set of unit bearings regardless. I'd argue, what's the difference between 6.25 inches of backspace with a 1.5-inch wheel spacer versus a wheel with 4¾ inches of backspace? They're both doing the same thing. You just have that space either built into the wheel or not. All right, I am almost to work. I gotta go put in a full 8 hours. I'll be back in just a second. All right, we are back. We are at Discount Tire. On the way home, they're working on Chewy. All right, I accidentally left my camera inside the Jeep, so I'm doing this with the phone. But they are taking off those annoying wheel spacers, putting on the new wheels. I also got all brand new lug nuts for Chewy, plus some new locking lug nuts. And there they are, right in there. Getting her done. This guy and that guy, they're busting their butts. So I did have to explain a few times that we're pulling off all the wheel spacers, getting rid of all the factory lug nuts, replacing them with real lug nuts, plus 5 new locking lug nuts, and then dismounting the tires from the factory wheels and mounting the tires to the new wheels. I'm just excited to see what it's going to look like. Clearly a sign of a guy who knows what the hell he's doing. He's been doing this a while. It's awfully nice of him to put all those wheel spacers together. Hey, welcome back, everybody. It's the next day. I got home last night. It was just getting a little bit too dark to wrap up this video. But Chewy's new wheels are on. I love them. They look great. If I have one complaint, is that the technicians at Discount put so much air in these tires that they're harder than a wedding. Have a look at these new wheels and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you're finding the right line for the first time, well, welcome. And if you're returning to the right line, welcome back. All right, I'm gonna wrap up this video. Thanks so much for watching. I'm off to work, but we're hitting the trail this Saturday. We're gonna go hit a trail called Elvis. It's a lot of fun. I think I'm gonna go doorless. See how it goes. I'll take you with me on Saturday. Have a great week. See you next time.